We welcome you to the John A. Bogoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner Area High School as Munson Media Sports brings you Championship Friday action, the AB regional final between the Lawrence Bulldogs and the Gardiner Tigers. Hello, my name is Rob Munson. Joined here by Gary Verhill. Beth Munson is doing our production work tonight. Along with me, Calvin Mason is doing our camera work. Dick Layton down on the floor doing our stats as we get set for championship basketball. Glad you could join us. Gary Verhill, these two teams are looking two peas in a pod.
They sure are. They're duplicates. We've got two starting lineups that match each other, one senior on each team going against each other, and four sophomores. So these two teams are going to see each other for the next 3 years in the KVAC. Both teams coming in here with a 12-2 record. The Tigers coming in because the Tiger fans know they've come in with 12 straight wins. And they've really upped it in the last 3 games. So this should be a great match between two teams, very duplicate style of play, a very disciplined Lawrence team coming in here. You know, Greg Chesley, the coach there at Lawrence, has a winning tradition, and these girls are very well fundamentally disciplined,
yes.
And they do the things that allow you to win. You'll see them boxing out. You'll see them underneath following their shot and doing those things which have allowed them to come to this 12-2 record and the reason they're here tonight. The girl to watch for the Lawrence Bulldogs is their big girl is Sarah Poli, and she's the senior starter for them. Poli, I'm sorry. And she's a senior starter, and her and Lizzie Gruber are probably going to match up underneath.
Yeah, that's going to be a good matchup of the bigs as well. And as you said, the Bulldogs and the Tigers, they start a bevy of underclassmen, sophomores. And I was talking to the Lawrence coaches, and these girls have been going after each other and little kid basketball all the way up through the ages. And so they're both very familiar with each other. When you take a look at the teams coming in here, Waterville went down to defeat against Lawrence. That's how Lawrence got here. And Marana Cook put up a good battle for the Tigers the other night. But the Tigers won out on that one. And we have the two teams, probably the two teams that are playing the best ball here in the Central Maine area. If you're joining us, this is not the regular MPA type tournament. It is the regional tournament, as you saw in the brackets that I put up there a little bit earlier. Franklin, Somerset, in Kennebec counties is where we're coming from here in the AB crossover bracket. Both these teams, Gary, of course, Class A teams.
That's right, and normally would meet each other during the regular season if we wasn't in this COVID situation. KVAC teams that have played each other for as long as I can ever remember, Rob, and it's kind of a tradition to see Lawrence and Gardiner play at each other's gym.
Well, we're going to stay here through the introductions. They're going to try to do a kind of a normal type of thing. They're going to play the national anthem. They're also going to have player introductions, even though there's nobody here. So we're going to ask you to clap at home for all the players as they get introduced. So Nate Stubbett will come on. He's mic'd up downstairs, and we'll bring Nate up just as soon as the clock hits 0, he says, and get set to go. Beth Munson's going to be running our scoreboard here. I said Cal Mason, and I don't know if we get Dick's mic working. Let's try and see if Dick's down there to come in and join us here. Dick? Apparently, Dick's missing some connections here. Are you hearing us down there, Dick? If you are, wave to us. So apparently he doesn't have his connection.
Good evening, everyone. Watching from home from Bogoli Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner Area High School for tonight's Girls Central Maine Basketball Class AB Championship game between the visiting Lawrence High School Bulldogs and your Gardiner Tigers. At this time, I would like to introduce the starters for the Lawrence Bulldogs. Number 2, Allie Higgins. Number 5, Mackenzie Netto. Number 20, Elizabeth Cromit. Number 32, Hope Bouchard. And number 34, Sarah Poli. Lawrence is coached by Greg Chesley and assisted by Rusty Mercier. And now the starters for your Gardiner Tigers. Number 21, sophomore guard, Savannah Brown. Number 22, sophomore guard, McKenna Johnson. Number 23, sophomore guard, Megan Gallagher. Number 44, sophomore center, Lizzie Gruber. And number 11, senior forward, Cassidy Collins. Gardiner is coached by Mike Gray and assisted by Brittany Thompson and Kristen Prey. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Richard Nolan, Mr. Mark Bridgham, and Mr. Donald Roberts. At this time, would you all please stand for the playing of our national anthem?
So a nice little touch and something we've missed, Gary. You take everything for granted, don't you? And
yeah.
then it comes back and you go, gosh, I missed that.
First time we've heard the anthem this year, Rob, I think.
I know. So that's really great. So we're getting set to rumble, as they say. So I'm doing play-by-play and production. So our replays may be a little fewer than we normally get. But we don't want to miss any of the live action as well. So we'll get set to get underway here. Remember the flip before, so it'll be Tiger basketball. Other games on Munson Media tonight. We also got the Halldale Kerrback. I understand Halldale is out to a commanding early lead here in their game. Johnson going to go into Groover, back outside to Gallagher. Gallagher in the paint, puts up a runner, doesn't go. Polai with the rebound. Yeah. Polai is going to be a dominant player as she's been all year, Gary.
Yeah, she averages 13 rebounds a game so far this season, so you know she's going to be there. And that's a nice play right there.
Yeah, they went right into Sarah, and she put it up and down. Little back cut for two.
You look like the Bulldogs are going to go man-to-man to start this off.
So Tigers will take the long three. Gallagher will put it out. Won't go. Groover swoops in, gets a rebound, can't get it home. Collins has got it, throws it back outside. Comes Brown on the fly and won't go. So Tigers with some good opportunities. Little anxious, I think, to get things started here. This is Hope Bouchard. Hope will have the ball in her hands a lot as well.
Tigers start out in that 1-2-2 zone that they've been so strong in all year long.
Nettled to Higgins. They'll go in the corner now. It's held by Cromit. Back outside. Bouchard's going to let one fly. Does so. Contested on the boards, and you can hear the bench yelling, get back, because they know the Tigers like to get going. Here comes Johnson with it for the Tigers. She goes left side. Now she took dribbles outside. She's going to flash the basket, puts it up, little shot on it. Higgins with the rebound. She protects the basketball. Both teams in a little feeling out process right here. Nettle's going to launch one downtown and nails it.
And that's what you're going to have to watch out. Lawrence has some tremendous three-point shooters out there that are not afraid to take a shot, and you're going to have to be up on them and get that hand in their face.
Comes Brown with it outside. They've got a battle inside there. I think Elizabeth Cromit's going to get called, knock Gruber down to the ground. So early lead here for the Lawrence Bulldogs. 6:12 left here. Our clock, remember, is not official, but we'll try to keep it pretty close. Beth's doing a good job on it so far. Comes back outside to Brown. She's going to roll it over to Johnson. It comes into Gruber. Gruber will do the spin up, puts it up, and won't fall down.
Tigers having a tough start here so far.
Higgins back outside. They'll get it back, and they'll go to work here. Poli playing up off the elbow. She's got it there. Gets it back to Bouchard. Bouchard on the flash. Going to get it in the corner for Cromer. Cromer puts it up. It comes out long. Tigers look to run. They'll get it ahead here to Gallagher. Gallagher surveys the scene, waits for the troops. Johnson, she's got a lane. She's fast.
Ooh.
Oh, good help defense. Sticking her paw in there was Poli. She got a piece of that one. Johnson was going to have an easy lay-in.
Yeah, Johnson had one step on her inside, but the next thing you know, Poli had her covered.
Try to get it in. It comes by accident to inside now to Gruber. She gets doubled. Johnson's got to look outside. Puts it up, won't go. Rebound to Poli. Off to Bouchard. Here she comes. Hope Bouchard.
Bouchard, one of their sharpshooters from the three-point line.
Higgins is good off the elbow. We saw her against Waterville. Cromit's already hit one out there. So Bouchard, head and shoulder fake, takes the pop and pops it home. Nice start here for the Bulldogs, and Tigers are going to need a timeout. So 7-0 start here for Lawrence, just like they scripted, Gary. They come out of the blocks and execute well, and off they go. So no time for the Tigers to panic, Gary. Just need to keep their cool.
That's right, Rob. It's early here. They've had a little bit of tightness in there in their first couple shots. I think they'll better relax, come back down, set up, and wait for the good shot. A good shot from either Lizzie or Cassidy underneath to break the ice, I believe.
Well, Tigers have had some good looks, Gary. Just haven't been able to knock them down. As we said, our replays will be limited tonight as we've split crew. We've got half of the Munzing Media team up there doing the Halldale game, and Chris Wheeler, who normally does our production for Tiger games, is up there running that production here. So we're sorely in need of more people to learn the program Wirecast so we can add to the production people here. Hard for me to do both. Tiger's going to hold outside now. Brown with it. Gets it in the Gruber. Gruber's got a good look. She goes up high. Ring around the Rosie and home.
Yeah, and that's going to be tough to stop right there. You can see.
Good timeout by Coach.
Yes, it was. They set up. Now they need to stop the outside shooters here. That's a good job right there from the three-point line. They don't want to allow a three-point shot like that.
Well, that's a
you got to put
just
a hand
inside.
up. You got to put a hand up in their face and try to just deter that.
Poli with the pop. 9-2, 7-point lead here for the Bulldogs. Tigers in the half court set. Lawrence playing very disciplined, man defense. They're helping over and under on Gruber. Now Gruber will slide down. She gets double, but she goes in, spins. She gets blocked and knocked out of bounds.
You could also see where Lawrence put two people on Lizzie when she made that spin.
Comes Bouchard with it. Hope Bouchard. Tigers are matched up. On the take, kick back outside of Cromer. She's going to pop a three, won't go. And rebound Johnson. Comes McKenna, down shifts into the front court. Gallagher now on the take, slashes through, throws it up off the rim. Doesn't go. This is a very physical Lawrence team. That's what Lawrence plays like. They're going to drop it home. Great take by Hope Bouchard.
I think that's going to be called on Savannah Brown there. A good start here for the Lawrence Bulldogs here. First 5 minutes of this game. Jumping out of front, 12-2 lead. They're set up in a man-to-man here. Lizzie.
So Tigers will look to Southern Down is trying to get a replay. Thanks, Gary, for filling in, but not able to get it executed. Tigers, they brought Nichols in the game. She usually comes in firing, Kylie Nichols. Tigers being patient now. He'll come to Groover. Groover will turn face to basket. She'll do that little spinorama, and
that's hard to stop.
Yeah, they had the three of them around her, but Lizzie just went up and over it. She was very patient with it. So Lawrence has got the start they want. Bouchard going to go left side now. It's held out there by Poli. She got it back. She's got Groover on her. Higgins now. Allie Higgins rolls it around. Coach Chesley calling out a play. Calls a blue play. That makes sense there for them. It's a single take here and up and in.
Boy, she was quick. That was a quick move by Hope Bouchard. One step and gone. She was by her. Foul's going to be on number 22, McKenna Johnson, on her first. Tigers second. Oh. Hope Bouchard gets one shot from the foul line. It's up and no good. McKenna Johnson covers the ball. She'll take it out of bounds for the Tigers.
Okay, thanks, Gary. Johnson back down with it. Tries to get it inside. They come inside now, back outside, and dropped out of bounds.
It's okay. Taylor Takatsu in the ball game right now.
14-4.
The freshman. So they got their three big people in underneath.
Yeah, our clock is, it's 2 minutes left. We're having a little trouble with the clock here tonight.
Bouchard is quick.
Yeah, she's very quick. Tigers matched up. Bouchard's going to pop one downtown, and she's going to hit it home. She's the player of the game so far, Bouchard. She's having a game and a half. Tigers held the 4 points. Back outside now. Nichols, she's got a lane, goes, puts it up, and got fouled.
She's going to come up with a push on her. Kaylee Nichols, 5'4" sophomore for the Tigers, another sophomore.
Best working on getting the clock set up. Giving us some issues. First one's good. Let's take a look at Bouchard here. Yeah. Way downtown. She's way out past that arc. Drills it home.
As I just said a few minutes ago, you've got to try to get out there and get on. You've got to bring up that defense a little, 2 or 3 steps on them. At least get a hand up.
Good first quarter, 17 points for the Bulldogs as Bouchard's been the go-to player. That's a 3 downtown, won't go. Poli, little far out. Nichols with it here. They get it to Liz. Groover goes. She spins. She's way outside. Second chance won't go. Lavoie's got one. That won't go. Groover spins inside, and she put it home. Tigers excellent opportunities there, and Coach Chesley says, grab the ball, ladies. Grab the ball. 10-point lead. 17-7. 1 minute left here in the first. Neto going to drop it off. Tipped away.
Good defense.
Good defense by the Tigers, and almost tipped away, but we'll play on. That was good defense by Kylie Nichols for the Tigers. Drops it in the Groover, back to Nichols. Nichols in the Groover. Groover's going to work. Dishes back outside. Lavoie on the take. She's looking for some help. Comes into Collins. Collins came in, drew the foul.
Yeah, Cassidy took that step underneath to get to the right side of the board. I think she had a little more confidence going on the right side than she did to try to put that up on the left. So draws the foul on there and gets 2 shots. First one is good.
So 30.9 seconds left. Our clock's already reset at the quarter break, so we'll count it down for you here.
I'm surprised neither teams tried to press each other just to feel each other out here, because they both teams have got a real good set of guards to get the ball up, but just to feel things out, I'd like to see somebody try to throw a press on there, full court.
Violation. No points. Somebody in early. Brown back in the game. So it's Brown, Nichols, Takatsu, Lavoy, and Gruber. Bouchard. Good ball handler. Goes in the paint, dishes it. That's a good step over by Takatsu. She's got it. Here she comes. She's going to hold it out. Gruber goes, takes some contact, throws it up, got fouled. So good take by Gruber. 12.7 seconds left here for your fans.
Boy, rough first quarter for the Tigers.
One of two for Gruber. 17-9. Bouchard. Lavoy's on it. Bouchard goes. Gets it back outside. Got to travel. So Tigers are going to have 2.6 seconds left. And Lawrence will do what you need to do in this situation. They'll come up and they'll pressure the ball, not to give an easy shot. Comes in, Takatsu's got it. She's going to launch a long one and head the distance, but offline. So we'll play one. You see the score, 17-9. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have second quarter basketball here from the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium when we come back after these messages.
Feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com. Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza.
So we welcome our Dick Layton in. Dick, first quarter stats. Bouchard's been the story in the first.
Definitely for the Bulldogs.
But a good all-around first quarter here for them.
Tigers moving the ball well right now, looking for something to open.
They're getting the shots, so they're just not getting them home. They'll scrum for the ball, and it's fallen to Eldridge. Now Bouchard. Eldridge will hold outside.
Now back in the zone, the Tigers are.
Hume's in the game. She's a good outside shooter as well. She's got it here. The Tigers will come back out on her. Pop outside again, knocked down. Bouchard having a game and a half. Lavoy, right side. Johnson thought about the three, but now she takes it, floats it in, gets fouled.
Right idea.
You can see the scrum going on here for the ball here. Indicative of how they're letting them play here tonight.
If you see, you'll see three referees here tonight, which you haven't seen all season. And that's because of these playoffs, finals and semifinals. The MPA has instituted a three-man crew. So this is the second three-man crew we've seen in here this last week.
McKenna Johnson will get the second of them. She'll be able to get this down to single digits, and she does. 9-point lead. Comes Bouchard, left side Higgins. Bouchard, they got to come out on her because Bouchard's having a heck of a game. She can slash drive. She's popping outside, getting it all done. Neto way out. No, won't go. Rebounds inside. Second chance. Kravic kept it alive. Comes to Neto. She puts it up and run her home.
Another
Johnson.
One of those sophomore guards for the Lawrence Bulldogs.
Comes Gallagher with it. Cassidy Collins put it up. Came loose, and Bulldogs ball to Bouchard. Here comes Hope Bouchard. She slashes on the right side, crossover dribble, dishes inside to Higgins. Higgins will put it up, and Groove will come get that one. That was errant. Tigers slash down, try to get it here to Groover. They're going to call her for a double dribble. Yeah, I wondered if she had lost her dribble. Mackenzie Neto into Hope Bouchard, and there's been no hope in Hope's game tonight. It's been all certainty, that's for sure. She's had a heck of a game here. She drives right side, kicks it off to Higgins, is going to pop it outside. She's all net. What a shooting game so far here for the Bulldogs. They are on fire.
Yeah, I don't know what their shooting percentage is, but it's...
They love the confines here. John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. They came out firing. They've continued. What a game so far for them. Brown goes. She's going to get her dribble back. Groover. That won't go. Rebounds pulled down here and out by Eldridge. Bouchard. Right side Higgins. Held there by Cromit.
They can't leave her alone.
Bouchard again, rings one home.
They need to go man-to-man on her.
No, she's shooting like some of the games that we've seen the Tigers shoot the threes. Let's take a look at that one. And then we got a timeout. We got a chance to look at that. Take a look at that three. And the ones that she's hit, Gary, she's hit them from downtown. That's for sure. Let's take a look at here. Hope Bouchard getting it done. Look at she's out several feet away from that three-point arc, and she has really nailed it. I don't know if our mic is working downstairs, if Dick Layton can hear us. We've been trying to connect with Dick. I don't know if Dick's on. Dick, you on down there? Dick Layton. We're having trouble connecting with Dick down there. .450. Tigers down. They'd closed it down to 9 points. And another spurt by the Bulldogs. Takatsu holding. And the paint spins. Back outside now. Collins wants to take it hard the hole. She does. Drops it home. Good take.
Yeah.
Good take by Collins. Higgins. She's going to hold it outside to Cromit. Cutter comes, it's Neto.
Yeah.
Bouchard on the back cut almost got away from Gallagher, but Gallagher did a good job on the recovery.
You can see Megan Gallagher is tied right to Bouchard's sneakers, which is
Here comes Gallagher's going to launch a three. Looks good, in and out, won't go. Collins rebound, goes up, no, won't go. Rebound again, who's underneath? It's Takatsu, puts it back up. So the matchup is Gallagher on Bouchard. Bouchard's going to get it to Higgins. Allie Higgins back outside now to Hope Bouchard. Bouchard thought about it. Cromit now. Bouchard going one-on-one on Gallagher. She takes it. Good defense by Gallagher. The ball's loose and she's got it. Gallagher down the right side. Euro step through, can't get it up and down. Rebounds loose, and Higgins has got it. Allie Higgins. Into Bouchard. Bouchard on the take. And lays it up and in.
Good effort on her part. Stayed with the play.
Well, that's what you like to see, Gary. Never give up on a play. And she was way under, put it up. Almost knew that she was going to have to go for her own rebound. Tigers will put up. Cassie Collins coming alive for the Tigers underneath. 2:52. You see the clock. We're right on it. Good job, Beth Munsing, running the clock. Bouchard comes up on Gallagher. A step back pop. That one won't go, and Collins has got the rebound. Tigers haven't been able to get out and get going, Gary, on the break because the Bulldogs have shot the basketball so well here tonight, Gary. They are lights out. They came ready to play tonight. Tough take. Takatsu's got the rebound. Brown's still in the corner. Now she's back. Takatsu goes up, draws a foul. Take a look at that Bouchard play because she really did a great job, Gary, on this one. And this is the one that she stayed with. You know, it's going to come back out here underneath.
Yeah, you can watch Taylor. I think this is the play where Taylor Takatsu made such a good play on her and deflected. No, this isn't the one.
This is the one she's going to stay with. I didn't get it back very well. It's eventually going to get knocked out of bounds.
That was Megan Gallagher.
That was Megan's defense on her.
Yeah. However, Bouchard stayed right with it.
So Tigers trying to claw back in this one, but they've given up 30 points here in the first half here to an explosive team. And we got a foul called. I didn't know whether they're going to call foul or travel, but the foul is called, and it caused the travel, so it'll be out of bounds. It's only the third foul on the Tigers, 6 fouls on the Bulldogs. 2:08 left here. Here comes the inbound, comes into Cromert. Cromert going to give it back on the out-of-bounds play. In and out, won't go. Cromert's got the rebound. She gets enveloped by Lizzie Groover. Coach Chesley says it sounded like contact. Nichols tries to get it through and into the passing lane. Very active defense here. Bouchard, crossover dribble, and probably a good foul if they call it on the floor by Nichols there because Bouchard was flashing by her for the basket.
Yeah, I think that was a good foul on her because there was an automatic 2 points coming right there.
And they had the foul to give, so. So timeout on the floor. Let's take a timeout as well, and we'll come back. More basketball from Gardiner when we come back after these messages.
Started in 2019 by the Corliss family in Pittston, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road on the right off State Highway 27, Corliss Gravel Pit is committed to providing our customers with an outstanding product at a fair price. We offer a wide variety of products for all your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available, and we offer discounts on large quantities as needed.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Started.
Welcome back here to the Johnny Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium. You see the Bulldogs do what they've been doing all night. That's Allie Higgins from the corner. 33-19. Dished inside to Groover, back outside. Groover gets doubled. Collins will go. And let's see, travel. Good defense stepping into the lane to double team her. Bouchard laid it up offside. Neto got shut off, but Higgins put it up. Won't go, rebounds. Poli got it back out to Cromer. Cromer front ironed one. Very disciplined defense getting back for the Bulldogs. They get somebody releasing all the time, Gary, to get back.
They've got the Tigers well scouted.
Yeah, no secrets between the two teams. And,
right, not here in the 15th game of the year.
And Groover with a quick spin that time. She didn't let the defense collapse on her that time. 33-21. Bouchard. Nichols on her out front. No hurry here. With 26 seconds left, they take the final shot. Bouchard doing a great job on the ball hand. She goes in, lays it up, won't go. Groover's got the rebound. 17 seconds left for the Tigers. Shot clock about official. Right side, they'll come inside to Groover. Groover's going to spin it back outside. There's a three opportunity. Brown puts it up, won't go. Rebounds loose. Who's got it? We're on the floor for it. And it came out to the Bulldogs. And that's going to do it.
Foul?
I don't know. We're going to stay with this to see if they call the foul on. I don't think they did.
No,
I think they
didn't.
let
I
the
guess
time.
The bench was.
I think the time just has expired. So we're played one. You see the score 33-21. We'll take a 10-minute intermission. You'll hear from some of our wonderful sponsors that have made our presentation. This is our 75th game that we have done here on Munson Media since January 15th. Very proud of that. 75 games. We also did 35 in the fall. So we've done 110 games in the 2 seasons so far, which is way, way above where we normally are. So we're going to take a break and hear from some of our wonderful sponsors that have made these 110 games so far this year a possibility. And we thank them for their outstanding support.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction. At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice. When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote.
At Gardiner Apothecary, we offer all the medications and services of a modern pharmacy, but with the friendly, personalized service of an independent business. We are your source for all your pharmaceutical needs, offering conventional prescription filling, over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and more. We call our customers by name. We care about you, your health, and meeting all your pharmaceutical and medical supply needs at our locally owned pharmacy. We live here, and we are committed to providing the very best care and customer service to our neighbors. Gardiner Apothecary, the way pharmacy should be.
Gardiner Apothecary! Yay! Got it! Got it! Got it!
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
I work with a good group of people. A lot of experienced people that's been here for many years. Some people that I work with have been here for 30 plus years. You have the tools to learn, the necessity to drive you forward, which is great.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience, I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up.
The greatest aspects of benefits we get here, we get health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, and it's all keys in. That's worth something to me. Along with the pay, I know I'm going to have a paycheck at the end of the week.
The culture in PNG
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success. Coaches and athletes know
it's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
I work with a good group of people. A lot of experienced people have been here for many years. Some people that I work with have been here for 30 plus years. You have the tools to learn, the necessity to drive you forward, which is great.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience, I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up.
The greatest aspects of benefits we get here, we get health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, and it's all keys in. That's worth something to me. Along with the pay, I know I'm going to have a paycheck at the end of the week.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. JMH Associates is a boutique financial and management consulting firm that can provide customized solutions for your business or personal affairs. We can provide management expertise to your small business, personal financial guidance, and organizational structure for your personal and business needs. This will allow for better communication and execution with your other financial partners. We help establish businesses, we'll help you start a new business, and we can provide IT support for your business needs. We are JMH Associates. We're proud to be associated with MunsingMediaSports.com. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner. At Randolph,
we welcome you back here to the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. We had troubles with communicating down there with Dick Layton, so we're not able to bring Dick live up on the halftime report. But Gary went down and got some stats from Dick to bring with you here for the second half.
Yeah, the main thing here is Hope Bichard, who's got 18 points of the 33 for the Lawrence Bulldogs, and she's kept them right in the game, and her shooting percentage is unbelievable for the Tigers. Lizzie Gruber is on top with 11 of the 21 points for the Tigers.
So Tigers will need to pick up the scoring here, and of course, if you're Coach Chesley, you're happy to be where you are knows the Tigers can be explosive here, and got a 3-second call here against the Tigers. So we'll see what answers the Tigers may have defensively. A big first half for the Bulldogs, and as you said, Gary, Hope Bouchard with a terrific game. She came out flying and never let her foot off the pedal. Forced underneath. Tigers with some good half-court defense that time caused a turnover.
Good job by Savannah Brown, riding her out of bounds. Nice job with Lizzie following. That was a great play right there, set up by McKenna Johnson. That steps right there. That's good defense by the Tigers.
So back-to-back good defense there. Thanks, Gary, taking over, trying to get the scoreboard settled
two
up.
Turnovers in a row here.
So it's a 10-point game, 33-23, and Tigers got the ball and they're facing pressure.
Yeah, here comes that first.
They usually do a pretty good job against pressure, the Tigers. They like to go up top with Lizzie up over the top of that if they can. Johnson out to Gruber. Gruber picked up by Cromit. She's trying to back Cromit in. She does. And drops it home. That was a tough shot.
Beautiful
good defense.
Shot that she
good
has.
defense, though, by Cromit. I mean, she forced her off the spot, and still Gruber got it down.
All right, the Tigers need to stop. They need to get their defense going. They can't give up the open threes. That's the key here. It was the key in the first half. It's going to be in the second.
Higgins trying to get it to Bouchard. Gallagher on her. They dip it down underneath. Gruber came from the backside with the swipe away. Polai hasn't got as many looks as she normally gets inside because the Bulldogs have shot the ball so well from the outside.
That's right.
She's still a terrific defender as well. She's had a good first half on her floor game as well. Gruber, they'll skip it inside to Collins and she'll ring it home. So Tigers are starting to execute a little better in the half court.
You see right there, Lizzie knew where her teammates were, and Cassidy Collins was coming down through the alley, and she knew she was there.
Little poke away there as Gallagher and Bouchard in a one-on-one battle, and they're playing full denial. If you see the clock, there's no help defense there played at all by the Tigers on Bouchard. They're trying to make sure that she is denied the pass, and that assignment went to Megan Gallagher here in the second half. She's locked right on, and you picked up on that in the first half, I believe, Gary. So that's something for our fans to watch as they watch this second half unfold here and see if the Tigers continue to do that, try to deny the ball.
And you've got plenty of backup to do that. You've got Piper Lavoie that can come in there, heck of a defensive player. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to stick right to Bouchard and stop her and cut her down. At least half the points she got in the first half.
Well, she was hitting inside and a slash into the hoop, and then she'd take that step back. Johnson held outside now. Emily Grady in the game for the Tigers. Johnson, they come right out on her because she's a good three-point shooter, so well scouted. Allie Higgins says, I know you shoot. As we said, these kids have played against each other forever. Johnson goes. She's going to put a runner up. It won't go, won't drop home. Bouchard with it here. Here she comes.
You got Piper Lavoie on her. That's who I thought would take the assignment.
Back outside. And of course, the Bulldogs, they're in no hurry here. Left side Neto. She's going to get it down into Higgins' feet. Higgins does a good job recovering for it, and Gruber goes up and skies for the rebound. McKenna Johnson got Higgins on her. Gets the double. Comes the inside play. And knocked away. Let's see which way it'll go. It'll stay with the Tigers. Knocked away from Gruber. Our other game is into the fourth quarter, and Halldale was over Karavec from the Penny Gymnasium. This one's got a little longer to go, start a half hour later. Lavoie. Now to Collins. Back over to Grady. They double inside. Here comes the front. Back outside for the pop. Is good. Knocked home. Emily Grady for a 3.
I was just going to say the Tigers have got to
What
start.
the Tigers needed.
Yeah, they need to get these 3-point shots going. They're within 5 now. They gained a little confidence here already in this third quarter.
So we'll see the Grady. No timeout, I guess.
Wait a minute.
Well, we still got maybe have time to take a look at the Grady 3. There was no timeout. There's a Grady pop from outside. And nails it home. Big pop there for Emily. Tigers within 5, and there's a turnover.
Michael Lavoie on her. That caused her to be a little bit traumatized over there. She wasn't used to have anybody 3 feet from her, and Piper did a great job causing that pass to go out of bounds.
So it's always a game of adjustments, and I'm sure the Bulldogs they might even take a timeout. Coach Chesney might take a timeout and say, all right, here's what they're doing. Here's how we're going to get it going. Back cut underneath was Lavoie, but it came to Cassidy Collins. Here comes the entry. Lizzie goes up through 14 people and out of bounds.
About 4 arms, slap her on the...
All ball. Emily Grady to inbound here for the Tigers. Lavoie goes to the corner underneath and thrown away to Higgins. Came right to her. Allie Higgins in the right place at the right time. Gets it left side. Bouchard. Bouchard tries to slash through. They'll cut her off. Bulldogs look to spread the floor. Poli got it back outside to Bouchard. Sets a pick. Nice pick. And let's see. We're going to call. The first one I think was good, Gary. The second one might have been over the top a little bit on it, and I think that's the one they caught.
What was that on?
Poli. We're going to see it right here. Watch it right here. I think the first one was good.
Yeah.
Second one laid a little extra lumber. So Tigers inbound here. They're down by 5. Good third quarter so far for the Tigers. Takatsu with it, holding it back outside. Nichols. Gallagher's got one lined up. Way up. Rebounds loose and skying for the rebound. Mackenzie Neto. Good job by her. Bouchard now. Comes Bouchard. Gallagher on her. Comes the drive and the kick back outside to Neto.
Yeah, the defense of the Tigers has got a little bit more tenacious than this third quarter, and it's bothering the outside people for the Lawrence shooters.
So see, as we suspected, Coach Chesley going to take a timeout and probably say, okay, here's what they're doing, ladies. Let's not panic. He probably told them the Tigers would have a run coming up, and he's got to say to them, okay, well, we knew they would. And when you take a look down, just down right below us here with the Gardiner Tigers, Coach Gray is going over what he wants his Chargers to do. We'll give you a look at the Gardiner Tiger huddle here, and I'm not sure what Megan Gallagher's doing there.
Getting a little rosin there.
Yeah, she's a character. Huh? Megan getting all set for St. Patrick's Day. Nichols. Brown, right side now, Gallagher. Here comes the switch. It's a good fundamental defensive team here for the Bulldogs. Coach Chesley, old school, and here's a pop outside. That's going to iron. Ball's loose, comes right back to Brownie. She goes up. And
beautiful shot. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Off the board, off the glass, right-handed, about 12 feet out.
So followed up on it. 3-point game now. Cromit back outside now.
Tigers need to slap the D on.
Bouchard gets cut off there by Takatsu back outside. It's going to be popped by Neto and going to get a foul. 2-shot foul. So we welcome all our fans up in Bulldog territory. Of course, you probably know if you followed Muncie Media Sports Productions. We're primarily coming to you out of Gardiner, so we get a little Gardiner Tiger home blood there. Just like if Coach Mealy was doing this for the Lady Bulldogs, he'd be barking and chomping at the bit. And want to say hi to my good friend Mike Mealy. Mike contacted me today. Want to know where to find this. I said, go to the internet, Mike. Have you heard of it? Back outside now. Bouchard's going to hold. She'll pull it out.
Megan Gallagher needs to come out on her.
Double team. Going to be kicked back over here. Polai got it in the corner for Neto, and Neto nailed one. That's good offense there that time in the half court. That's their best possession, I think, of the second half, Gary, for the Lawrence Bulldogs. They're very patient. Looped inside to Groover, and we got a, before they can even get anything done, there's push. It's going to go on Cromit. Elizabeth Cromit called on the call. Nobody's in any serious foul trouble. That is 3 on Cromit now.
Well, she got drawn the assignment of taking on Lizzie Gruber, and she's done a good job here.
Comes into Takatsu. Takatsu goes up, and Gruber picks it up. Gruber again, puts it home, got fouled. Gruber with the follow-through for the Tigers. Actually, some pretty good defense in underneath there. Takatsu put it up originally, and Gruber just stayed with it. Stayed with it. And so right here, Gary.
Well, yeah, that's a nice job. It's great effort right there by Lizzie going back on that second shot. But the biggest thing that come out of that, Rob, is Sarah Polai has 4 fouls.
Yeah, so that's...
so now what you're going to do, you're going to attack her inside.
Bouchard rings one up, follows, but good job checking out by Gallagher. She comes out of the pile. Sari Brown with the quick pop, and Groove's got it somehow out of there. Puts it up and puts it home. Muscle Beach. 1-point game. All underneath and fouled.
That was a good foul. That was a good foul.
Eldridge. 54 seconds left here.
That's on Kylie Nichols.
Go ahead and start it, Beth, and just let it go till you catch up. Okay, so we'll catch our clock up. 54 seconds left. So Tigers have clawed all the way back. What was that at the half, Gary? I was busy trying to deal with technical problems. You were too, so. Two-point lead for the Bulldogs. We're going to have a good fourth quarter. That's we're guaranteed. Skied up and checked out, and here we go. 50 seconds left here for the Tigers. They get a couple of possessions out of this maybe. We'll see. Piper Lavoie. Takatsu now. Takatsu. Head and shoulder fake. It's cut off. Lavoie.
They're setting something up. Ooh. That was a lucky.
Yeah, Takatsu did a good job by not fouling and coming right up and
Tigers
kind
very
of
lucky on that.
Yeah, Bulldogs unfortunate they are not to grab that one, and so Tigers will get a possession here as they want. Comes into Gruber, back outside. There's your three-point shooter. It's going to be shot. Good shot by there was Johnson out there. So
one shot. Lawrence going for one.
Makes sense.
Tigers need to make a stop here.
And if you're the Bulldogs...
You certainly don't want them to take a three, Rob, do you?
The Bulldogs want to execute here right down, make this the final shot, and hit the pair if they can. Head and shoulder fake, nice one there by Eldridge. She puts it up, won't go. Underneath is Cromit, puts it out. Gruber's got it. Lavoie, I don't know if she can get it off, and she can't. So we'll play 3 quarters. You can see the score. 39-37. We're going to have a great fourth quarter shaping up here from Tiger Town when we come back. We'll step away. We'll take a break. And when we come back, we'll have fourth quarter basketball and the AB Championship Battle next here on Munzing Media.
Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Rob Munzing, Gary Verhill back here. Dick Layton's downstairs. We're not able to communicate with Dick, unfortunately, tonight. And we don't have enough of a crew to be running around fixing stuff. So we just want to bring you the action of this great game. You see it. Underway in the fourth quarter. Bouchard got Lavoie. She slashes. She goes in. Gruber got a piece of it, knocked it away. It's our good friend Dave Eade down there, Channel 13, shooting some action. Skipped in. That was a nice entry pass. Cromit got it over to Bouchard. Back outside the pop here by Eldridge. Won't go. Not saved, but it would have come to the Tigers anyway. So Tigers doing what Tigers do, Gary.
Yeah.
They're clawing. They've had to claw back. Hadn't been pretty. And
I think Coach Gray's adjustment on Bouchard has made a heck of a difference here in the third quarter. He's put Piper Lavoie on her, and she's basically shut her down.
Oh, we got a foul call. Got a foul call late.
I didn't see it. I was watching half court here. That happened after or what?
I think they said the reason that Lizzie wasn't able to get to the ball is that she got pushed. We got that. We might be able to look at it if we get a dead ball. Comes into Gruber, back outside, almost over the head. Gruber's got it inside. She's going to spin it back outside. Johnson, she hasn't been able to get on track here. That was a good check out underneath by Cromit on Gruber, not to be able to get it. Tigers haven't been able to shoot lights out like we've seen them in some of the games so far this year. That three-point shot hasn't been falling quite so easily. Mackenzie Neto outside here for the Bulldogs. Lavoie on the total denial.
Yeah, she's doing a great job on Bouchard.
Higgins has got it. Allie Higgins, she's trying to go to work. It's tipped away, but they're going to get a foul call there on the Tigers' Savvy Brown. Higgins to inbound. They set a pick, so they're able to shake Hope Bouchard loose. Lavoie on her. They clear out for Bouchard. Here she comes. Here come the Tigers. And Bouchard will drop it home. Nice.
Up over Lizzie Gruber.
Just a nice soft shot. That was a great take by Hope Bouchard. Into Gruber and something off the ball, and I'm not sure. It might be on Cromit if it is. She thinks she's done. And that's 5 fouls, I believe. Elizabeth Cromit, she's played a terrific game here tonight, doing a lot of the tough stuff inside. Elizabeth's really been playing hard, doing a good job on the defense, doing a good job blocking out. And
only a sophomore.
Yeah,
huh?
These teams are young. I mean, there's going to be some battle royales between these two teams that are going to pack the gym. That's for sure. So they want to congratulate Halldale on their victory here tonight. I'm looking at that game on our other game on our site going up.
Brianna Poulin in the game for the Lawrence Bulldogs now.
Collins got the three! Cassidy Collins knocks one home. It's a 1-point game. Bouchard, 6:17 left. Boy, this is a great championship game. Hope you folks at home are enjoying it. Not going to try to do too much here. Make sure we get you the pictures of this one going down the stretch. Great take inside. That was a good hustle play by Brian Poulin.
Who's the...
Foul's going to be against the Tigers. It's on Gruber. I don't think Lizzie's in any trouble. That's her first foul.
Yeah.
I mean, Lizzie, I believe, has played the whole game in first foul. So we've had so many people that have been so good to us here over the course of our season here. As I said, this is our 75th game since January, and 110 games since we started doing things. And one of the reasons that we're able to add, as you saw today, unified basketball. That was a great show that those kids put on there. And we're so tickled that we're able to bring you those unified basketball games. We've been able to add the volleyball season, youth announcers did a great job. You were listening yesterday, Gary, to Chris and Evan. They did a great job on volleyball yesterday, and we brought in a new camera person, Ruby Caldwell, who's getting community service for doing some work. So we're trying to work the kids in, teach them some stuff, and it's been a great experience. And I don't know what's going on down here. Can I wish I had a mic down there. I think they're just saying, well, we're going to manage this game here for you, and you guys are 7-7-7, so that's okay. And do what you got to do. Here comes the inbound. It's going to come out high to Ellie Higgins. Higgins beats her defender off the dribble. Got to go through Gruber. Can't do it. The ball's loose. Collins has got it off the tip by Gruber. Get that all-important scoreboard back up here for you. Tigers got it knocked away. Johnson went on the take.
Brianna Poulin knocked that out of bounds for the Lawrence Bulldogs. If you're just joining us, the Bulldogs took a commanding lead here in the first quarter, 17-9, and Tigers just couldn't find the basket. They've struggled their way and fought their way back here in the fourth quarter.
Three by the Tigers, in and out, won't go. Rebound into the hands of Eldridge. That's a good shot there by Johnson. That's her shot. She rung it down and out. Comes left side here to Neto. Neto goes on the take. Back outside to Eldridge. She's going to hit a three. That's a big pop outside.
You could see that.
Danelle Eldridge. Big pop there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Comes in to Lizzie. Lizzie goes up, puts it home. That's a great feed inside. I think Gallagher on the pass inside. Boy, she led her just perfectly. Lizzie released.
Poulin was all over her back also.
Bouchard rolls it up, won't go. Lizzie on the bound. Tigers haven't got any of those fast break baskets. You want to credit the Lawrence Bulldog coaching staff doing a great job scouting these Tigers. Not making anything easy. It's been nothing easy. Givengate. Johnson, I don't know how.
Ho-ho.
That was the scoop of the game right there. We got to get that one up on the replay here from when we get a second. That ties it up at 44-44. Bouchard back outside. Eldridge again. She hit one just a second ago. That's going to go off. Let's see if I can get that one for the Johnson drive. We got it, but we don't want to miss any of the live action. I'll bring that back up on the dead ball. We'll show you McKenna Johnson's great take. Comes back outside high here to Higgins. Higgins going to hold. She thought about it. They'll roll it off here. Bouchard goes and out of bounds. Let's look at that take, Gary. Up and scooped and home. What a take.
What happened here? Did one ref overrule the other here?
Not sure it's on the replay, Gary. I hope we haven't.
Megan Gallagher's got the assignment now on, and she fouls her, yeah. Coach Gray has given Piper Lavoie a break here.
Yeah.
Piper's done a fantastic job.
Sure has.
She held Bouchard, I think, to 0 points in that third quarter.
Well, they tried to deny her possessions, and I think she did get a scoop shot there, maybe, Gary. But what a play! About halfway through this fourth quarter, fitting for a championship game. Bulldogs barking, Tigers clawing. Just what you expect out of these two rich athletic communities. Nichols, right side now, Gallagher. Lizzie's working like crazy inside, trying to get position. Nichols goes to Katsu. Here comes the entry here. Up and home.
Good. Makes it look so easy. And Coach Gray takes a timeout. We're tied 46-46 with 3:45 left to go.
Give me time to turn to the production, and maybe I can find that replay of Lizzie's last basket here. What a good take. The Tigers have done a good job too, Gary, of of being patient a few times and getting Lizzie in positions where she can, work and do multiple takes on it, and then finally get her the ball. We'll take a look at this one right here, Gary, and break it down.
Yeah, that's inside. And that's Lizzie with that soft right-handed hook that she puts up over. She knows where that basket is every time she crosses that key. And she's, I think, probably 3/4 of her points tonight have been that little hook shot that she's got there.
So tied at 46, Gary, heading down the stretch. 3:45 left here. And the foul situation, 6 fouls against the Tigers, 5 fouls on the Bulldogs.
What the Tigers have been missing tonight, though, is the three-point outside shooting.
Yeah, they haven't been able to knock them down.
Like they normally do.
Well, you got to credit the Bulldogs' defense. They're closing out, Gary. Boy, they're not. They're athletic. They're not flat-footed on defense, and they're challenging the Tiger shooters. We will have an award ceremony afterwards. That'll take place right after the game. So we'll go down to Nate Stubbett, the athletic director here at Gardiner Area High School, for the presentation. The beautiful trophy. American Awards did the trophies this year. The MPA sends them out to Idaho or something to get their trophies, but the local folks went to American Awards and got these beautiful trophies. The Wing Boys putting it together. I don't know what they're checking here over at the scores table. I missed the discussion here. They're checking the book, maybe when they come back over. It's timeouts. Both have 2 timeouts left. Okay, so you go to school and get that, Gary, okay?
Yeah.
And, it looks like they're up on the board, so we can track it there. That's important, because you got to think you'll be using some timeouts coming down the stretch here. Well, hang on, basketball fans, as we're going to have a battle royale in this one out.
And Piper Lavoie's back in the ball game.
There goes Bouchard down. She draws some traffic, kicks it back out here to Higgins. Higgins going to put it up, won't go. Groover's got the rebound. Tied here, and the Tigers have never led in this one. Here comes Nichols. Lavoie. Tigers on the weave outside. Collins are going to loop it over here to Takatsu. Back to Collins. She's a three-point shooter. She'll launch it up, and she'll nail it! The senior, Miss Cassidy Collins for 3. Tigers with a 3-point lead, their first lead of this game. Lawrence went out to a 5-0 start. Tigers have been clawing back ever since, trying to tit for tat and can't get it. Bouchard's trapped in the corner. She's a good ball handler, works herself out of it, works herself out strong. She goes up, she lays it up. Groover skies for the rebound, and she gets it. I think Collins got hit underneath in the rebound action. She'll come by the bench. Tigers going to get a couple of check-ins. 2:36 left. Comes out to Collins. She just hit the big 3.
No hurry. Really no hurry. They need the good percentage shot, and that percentage shot's going to go to Lizzie Gruber, I think.
Snuck through somehow, and Tigers in trouble, so they bring it back outside. Collins with it. You see it unfold here. Tigers in no hurry. 2:16. Knocked away. Collins. Bulldogs are matched up in man.
Tigers just need to spread that floor, though. They can't stand still.
Comes into Groover.
Oh, that was a cheap.
And they call the travel. Little bump and it caused the travel, but.
Piper Lavoie comes out. Taylor Takatsu comes out.
So Gallagher will come in. She'll probably match up against Bouchard. Johnson's in. And Brown. So Tigers got some of the snipers in, the sophomore snipers, as we call them, back outside there. Neto's going to launch one. She's going to roll it up. It won't go. And Tigers have owned the boards here in the second half.
Yeah.
Lizzie's got a bucket full of them.
Now really, 5 fouls on Lawrence right here. Let's make them come after you.
Tigers in 6 fouls. Tigers in no hurry. 1:32 left. Comes into Groover. Groover gets a little push. Gets hit there. They're letting him play, and they let him play all night. This has been a good physical contest. Groover gets tackled that time, so I'll call that one. 1:20 left, a 3-point Tiger lead.
So that will be 6 on the Lawrence Bulldogs.
So either team with a foul will cause 1 and 1.
That could be big.
Tigers go through here on the inbounds. Comes out high. Brown. Groover gets hit.
You got
Tigers.
almost see Lizzie getting ready to spin and go for that basket right from the top of the key right there.
Groover holds the ball up high. Tigers 1:05 left, and there's the foul.
Okay.
So it'll be Savvy Brown going to line. Tigers got their foul shooting team out there. That was a substitution that Coach Gray made when he put those kids back in. He put Johnson in, Gallagher, Brown.
Like you said, the snipers are they
got the foul shooters in there too, which is important in this situation right here.
And they've been a little low on 3-pointers here tonight,
but that's all net and pretty release. 4-point lead, biggest of the night for the Tigers. Got them both all net.
Okay, the Tigers need to play the best 1 minute of defense they've played all year right here.
Comes Bouchard with it.
They need to stop that young lady right there.
Bouchard's going to go. Groover's going to close. She does. The ball's loose. Who's got it? Savvy. And the foul's called. So Savvy Brown. Isn't it nice as a coach when the kid that just hit the 2 free throws is the next person fouled and she goes back with great confidence, right, Gary? I think what we want to do is, Gary, after they're going to have the awards ceremony, what I would like to do is to go down and see if we can't get Dick up here to get on the headset to do the final stats for us, okay, so we can get those. So Savvy knocks down the first one, 52-46. She's been cool, calm, collected. That's clutch free throw shooting. She didn't hit a rim on 4 straight free throws. 53-46. Tigers now want to make sure they don't foul. They'll go to Higgins here. Allie going to pull it out. They wanted a 3. And Groover went up, and Grooves thinks that she got ball.
She did. That was... We had a referee right here. It's too bad.
First one's good. We won't dwell on that because we certainly want to make sure that we don't miss any of the live action. With 35.8 seconds left, Tigers will likely have to make sure that they execute from the free throw line, make sure they get the entry in after the make.
That's right.
Might take a timeout.
Well, you got to.
Yeah, I think this is a good timeout. But we'll want to take a look at Coach Gray here, Calvin, because we want to talk about what Coach is talking about for strategy downstairs. Certainly with this inbound coming up now, the Tigers will still have one timeout, Gary. So if they get close to 5-second count, you take that timeout.
That's right. He's setting up right now a way to beat this full court pressure that they're going to throw on them. It's probably going to be a 2-2-1 press, trying to push them to the side, which means somebody like Lizzie Gruber has got to get to the center point. You don't want to see a lot of dribbling. You want to see some quick passes to the center.
A lot of times Gruber will cut up to the center and they'll loop it into her.
And then dish off to the side, somebody cutting down
so
each
let's stay wide, Calvin. Let's take a look at where the Tigers are to start with. You're going to see Gruber's up here at half court, along with Savvy Brown in a stack inside with the 2 littles, and here they come up high. And Gruber can just hold. Tigers break the timeline, and there you go. Yeah. They're going to foul McKenna Johnson.
That was a good job by the Tigers right there.
Yeah, and well executed by the Bulldogs. As soon as they got over half court, they came out the foul. Polai comes back in the game. They want her in there for her rebounding. Boy, Tigers clutch down. That's 5 straight 3 throws, Gary.
Yeah, that's been...
Savvy Brown hit 4 of them, and there's McKenna Johnson's. That one won't go. Tigers get out and don't foul. Higgins.
You see who they go
in the corner. They want to pop a 3, and they got it. Big 3 there, popped home by Mackenzie Neto in a timeout. (54-51). Intense final here. Let's take a look and see if I can grab that. We're going to stay here with the timeout. Maybe I can grab that one. Coach Chesley trying to get some time on the clock here. We might be able to see it here. We're a little wide, okay. So let's take a look at this three-pointer popped home by Mackenzie Neto, Gary.
Yeah, right on the outside. A beautiful setup. Nobody there underneath the Tigers, so she lined up beautiful on that right-hand side.
Well executed.
Yeah, well, they've got a bunch of threes here tonight. And
well, none bigger than that one right there,
yeah.
Because if Mackenzie doesn't drain that one, then it's probably ball game. So now we got a game. We got a 54-51. Tigers to inbound. They've got a timeout if they need it. It's close. And there's a foul.
Yeah.
So they'll send McKenna Johnson, who just hit one of two. I want to thank Calvin Mason doing a great job on our camera here tonight. Beth Munsing running our scoreboard. A couple of snags, but second half good and clean, Beth. Good job. Thing she doesn't want me to say is you're hired. She'll get a second one. Needs one to make it a two-possession game, as you know. The sophomore, McKenna Johnson. She dips, she shoots. Won't go loose. Bulldogs with a chance. Bouchard, 18 seconds left, tipped away, out of bounds. Still some bark in the Bulldogs. Bouchard's going to inbound. They don't necessarily have to go for a three, Gary.
no, they don't, but
And Tigers are defensing the three.
what you don't want to see,
Goes up, off, and loose. Ball's loose. Possession arrow, Gary. Tigers get possession.
5 seconds
with
left.
5 seconds left. 4.7 exactly left. We're just a touch ahead. 4.7. Tigers will need an inbound, and you'll get an immediate foul. They get a timeout. They need it. Comes to Gruber. Gruber's going to hold, and it goes down to 3.3 seconds. It's a 3-point game, so for all intents and purposes, the game is in Miss Gruber's hands. And if you're a Tiger fan, that's a good place to be.
Yeah, you wouldn't want anybody else, would you? Boy, these two teams are going to be fun to watch for the next 3 years.
With a packed gym next year.
Yeah.
Huh? That
should.
You don't just want to make sure you don't foul a three-point shooter. If you're the Tigers, probably don't even defense this. And that'll do it. 5-point lead. Tigers hands up. At the buzzer. And rings in and out. That would be so appropriate there. And the Tigers win. The Gardiner Tigers have won the AB Regional Championship with a comeback victory over the very game Lawrence Bulldogs. What a game the Lawrence Bulldogs played here tonight, Gary. I'm telling you, they came out smoking, and they continued to do great stuff all game, and a great second half by the Gardiner Tigers. They didn't lead until very late in this game. And the Gardiner Tigers came back. We're going to go downstairs to the athletic director, Nate Stubbart. And hopefully Nate will turn that mic on I gave him. So what we'll do is we'll have the award ceremony, and then we'll take a break, and Dick will tally up. And
what a great game. Congratulations to both teams on a terrific season this year. You practiced and played under some very unusual circumstances, but made your communities and families proud of your perseverance and efforts all season and tonight. At this time, on behalf of all of the conferences, ADs, players, and coaches in Central Maine, would the team members from the Lawrence Bulldogs please approach center court to accept the runner-up plaque for the 2020-21 basketball season.
Congratulations to the Bulldogs. What a battle royale we had here from Tiger Town tonight.
You guys as well. Thank you. Great job, girls. I'm sure there'll be many battles to come.
Nate Stubbart's got that right. This is going to be a great matchup to watch.
Congratulations, Lawrence. I'm sure there'll be many good games between Lawrence and Gardiner to come. At this time, would the team members from the Gardiner Tigers please approach center court to accept the league championship for the 2021 basketball season.
And lone senior on this team, Cassidy Collins, comes out for the trophy. Let's get in on her, Calvin.
Congratulations, Gardiner.
And it was Cassidy Collins' big three-point basket, Gary.
Yeah, it was.
That was a huge three there for the Tigers. And stay with them, Calvin, here as the Tigers take it. They normally would go celebrate with their fans, but the fans are all at home. So we're glad you're here to watch this and this celebration and all of that. And certainly what a great game this was. Really worthy of a championship game, Gary.
You know, Rob, I think the big turning point, it's kind of maybe minor to some, but I feel the big turning point of this game was when Coach Gray put Piper Lavoie on Bouchard in the third quarter. And I'm waiting to see how many points that Bouchard got in the third quarter. I think you said only 2.
Well, I think what happened is they denied her the ball. They weren't able to get her the ball, and, if you don't have the ball, it's hard to score.
Piper LaJoy was on her.
Lavoie.
I'm so excited.
Gary changed her name.
Anyway, it's getting, 8 o'clock. So, but I feel that's the big thing that turned this game around the third quarter.
Well, certainly that, and some great free throw shooting. The Savvy Brown fourth consecutive free throws there that to give the Tigers a little cushion, and then the big pop outside by I think it was Neto hit that big three, and that made it a 3-point game again. But the Tigers came down, executed, and when it was time to seal the deal, they had Lizzie Gruber at the free throw line, and she made the free throws, and that certainly made it a little more manageable for the Tigers, made it a 2-possession game with 4 seconds left. And what a great win for the Gardiner Tigers. They came back. They lost the first 2 games of this season, Gary, and then they came back, and what an effort by them. So why don't we'll take a little bit of a break here. We'll show you some of our great sponsor ads. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we're going to cut the net, so we're going to stay for that. Why don't you, Gary, if you want to run down and let Dick know that...
I'll walk down. But...
you haven't run since in this gym since 1970. So Gary's going to go down. We're going to get Dick Layton up here. We'll put Dick on the headset up here. Let's get the net cutting ceremony. Good job there, Calvin. They must be going by, they must be putting the puppies first. It's Taylor. And here's Emily Grady. Emily had a big 3 in this game as well, coming off the bench when the Tigers were trying to come back. And they'll each cut a lace. Taylor Hawkins. Seeing the award ceremony continue here from a what would be a quiet John A. Begoli Gymnasium. If the fans were here, boy, there'd be a lot of cheering going on. Kylie Nichols going up. We'll be naming the Capsa Pizza play of the game here very shortly. Once Gary gets back up here, he and I will confer. We'll let this continue. This is a nice thing to see, cutting of the nets. Usually you do this at the Augusta Civic Center down in Portland or up in Bangor. And now we'll go down the other net. Continue the net cutting. So the Tigers scratching back on this one. Great first half. Great out of the gates by the Lawrence Bulldogs. They came ready to play here tonight. You could see it. They had a great scouting report on the Tigers. Well executed by the kids. And they got out to a great start. Tigers were down by double digits for most of the first half. They got it down to 10 and then squeezed it down into single digits there in the second half before they hit a couple of threes to come back and tie it up. Cassidy Collins hit the big three, give the Tigers a lead, and the Tigers executed down the stretch. Want to congratulate the Halldale Bulldogs on their victory. Coach Richmond and his ladies. So Central Maine, our area teams, with the sweep. So it's been a season of fighting through adversity. Here's your captain, the Mama Tiger, as they call her. And Cassidy, you'll get to do the final honors here as the lone senior on this Gardiner Tiger team. And congratulations on a great career to Cassidy Collins, her teammates. All the kids really look up to Cassie. She's just a wonderful, wonderful role model for the younger players. The Tigers, with the Tiger Cub lineup in there, a lot of the time with the senior Cassidy and leading by example and work ethic and all of that. So we want to thank Dick Layton for making the post-game trip up here. So we're going to be able to bring Dick on here shortly, and Dick will have the post-game stats. And sorry we weren't able to work it out to have Dick come on during the game. It was one of those snafus, and we're short-staffed here tonight, so we had nobody run down and work on the issues. But we've gone to Plan B, so we're very thankful for that. And we'll bring in our Dick Layton. Dick, and as soon as you're saddled up there, we'll get you set to go, and we'll be able to have the final stats in this one here on the Dick Layton post-game stats. Your mic is up, Dick, so when you get set, you just let her rip.
Okay, Rob. Lawrence came to play. They got off to a 17-4 first quarter lead. Gardiner fought back. And this girl was an unsung hero in the game, but got to give it a lot of credit to Piper Lavoie. Played some great defense on that Bouchard girl.
Yeah, take a deep breath, Dick. Don't. We got all night. I mean, this is the last game of the year. We can take our time here, Dick. We could. Hey, the fans love it. Okay, if we don't get to this till 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, everybody be happy.
Okay. Well, as I mentioned, Hope Bouchard had 18 points at the end of the half.
Yeah.
Scored 6 in the fourth quarter. Didn't even score in the third quarter for her 24 points. But she was a key to their first half lead, which was 33-21 at halftime.
33-21, yeah. Gary and I are trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Gardner coming back with 16-6 and 19-12 in the final period for their 56-51 lead win. And they're the champions of the A and B. Lawrence had a great strategy out there, but came up short. They had 51.
Yeah, big second half for the Tigers, 35-18, Dick. That was the difference, yeah.
Okay, as I mentioned, and they also had 2 girls foul out. The Cromit girl, Elizabeth Cromit, and Sarah Foley. And Mackenzie Netto had 3, and Ellie Higgins 2, but they had to foul at the end of the game.
Right, yeah.
So we'll go to them first. Ellie Higgins did have 5. Lauren Hume had a couple of 3s in there, had 13 for them. 2 for Maylee Knox, 4 for Janelle Eldridge, 3 for Sarah Foley. 5 for Sarah Foley, who I thought didn't score at all in the last half. And boy, if we had a game ball to give to the other team, it would be that Hope Bouchard. What a Tiger she was out there.
Certainly was.
Control all the ball handling, and as I mentioned, 18 in the first half. 4 foul shots at the end of the game, and a basket in the fourth period to wind up with 24 points. They had 11 turnovers. Gardiner had 10. We'll go to Gardiner now. As I mentioned, Piper Lavoie is kind of the unsung hero there. She got a 3 to start off that third period, and she put her arm around Bouchard to keep her out. Cassidy Collins, her triple game with 13. Kylie Nichols had a point. Taylor Takatsu came up with 6, big points. Savannah Brown, she had those 5 foul shots at the end of the game. She ended up with 7 points only, but she had the foul shots to win it.
Those are big ones.
Big ones. McKenna Johnson had 2 points. And, of course, Lizzie Gruber, great game for Lizzie. All the way around that ball, passing, shooting. She got 25 points, Rob.
Yeah.
This is, of course, unofficial.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't see who puts them in down the other end, but...
Yeah, well, Lizzie, as she always does, you say, well, Lizzie had, she did pretty good. And then you go, well, she had 25 points.
and the good thing about Lizzie, Rob, is because they're going... try to get through her for fouls. She only had 2 fouls in the game.
Yeah, and she picked up that first one late in the game, Dick. You're absolutely right there. So,
McKenna Johnson had 3. Savannah Brown had 2 fouls. Megan Gallagher 2 fouls. They didn't foul a lot.
No, Tigers played good defense, and actually so didn't Lawrence. They had fouls that they had to give at the end, Dick, to get the Tigers to the free throw line, and that was it. So we're going to we've talked about the Capsa Pizza Player of the Game, and I believe we're giving it to a young lady that is not a repeat Capsa Pizza Player of the Game award winner. We're going to give it to her for her defense, Piper Lavoie, as Dick told you. Good pickup there with that, Dick, and Gary was all over that, the Tigers strategy, and sometimes you got to do the small things in a game, Gary, that don't always show up, right, Dick? And sometimes those little things can mean the difference between a victory and defeat, and they don't come up shining on the scoreboard, or they don't come up shining on the score sheet. But those behind-the-scenes things and the tough, hard-nosed defense that Piper played, particularly in the second half.
The thing that got to me, Rob, is they didn't panic out there. They were behind 17-4 at one time.
17-4, right.
It was unreal. And another thing I thought they might do when they did get behind, they might gone to a press, but they didn't do that either.
I think they were afraid because Bouchard was so good as a ball handler. I mean, she was in there for like every dribble of the game, dribbling the ball, slashing the basket, finishing hard, hitting the threes. I mean, she was just doing everything on the floor, and and I think Mike Gray decided, well, we got to have somebody else beat us. So, he went with the little different strategy, and it certainly paid off. Well, Dick, I want to thank you. We had the snafu tonight, but we made lemonade out of lemons here, bringing you up, getting you the post game, getting you on there, and I want to thank, my colleague Gary Verhill doing a great job. All these games we did. Gary was trying to count the games, but he took his socks off and started counting on his feet. We made him put his socks back on, shoes back on. But we did 75 games from January 15th between here and Halldale, and we've done 110 this sports season, and we love doing it. We love doing it. But don't call Rob for anything next week. He's going to be busy. Closing my eyes. Gary, too. Although we do have unified basketball next week from Halldale. We got a nice thing down there with the coaches. Calvin, maybe that'd be a nice closing shot here for us here. No, wrong coaches. Right over there with the ball, Calvin. Yep, right there. So why don't we leave it right there? We want to thank you, all the fans who have been so nice to us and have donated. We're not done yet because we're still doing unified basketball from Halldale, and we got volleyball here from Gardiner. No volleyball next week. We will have a unified basketball game on Tuesday from Halldale. It's a 3:30 game as Coney will be in to take on Halldale in unified basketball. So that's going to do it. Here come the future Tigers out on the floor here, and that's a very cute scene. And certainly I've had a few state championship ceremonies, and one of the things that I always remember about those is for me it was football. You just don't ever want to leave the field, and it's one of those things tonight that the Tigers are going to want to stay here, remember this, and we congratulate them. So for our cameraman, Calvin Mason, tonight, Beth Munsing ran our scoreboard production here, Gary Verhill as our analyst, Dick Layton on stats. So that's going to wrap it up here from the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium, and the Tigers have won the AB Pod Championship here for Central Maine. Until next time, so long, everybody.